How's it going, Guardians? Shifty here, and today I'm back with my first video for the Witch Queen expansion. Now, I know there's been a mad scramble for other content creators to get content out at the beginning of the expansion. I wanted to take a little bit of time to enjoy the expansion and kind of digest it before I made any videos. In this video, I'm going to be going over things you can and probably should be doing after you've completed the Witch Queen campaign. With that in mind, this video is going to contain potential story spoilers, so if you haven't completed the campaign, I wouldn't continue watching this video unless you don't mind spoilers. Also, if you end up enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, so I'm going to briefly touch on a few things that you can do after the Witch Queen campaign. If you want to see me elaborate further on any of these particular topics, let me know and I'll make a dedicated video to it. Anyway, let's get right into it. The first thing I recommend doing after the Witch Queen campaign is, if it's available to you, I recommend crafting the Osteostriga Exotic SMG. The reason I recommend doing this is because it will give you the opportunity to try out this new SMG. In my opinion, I actually really like this SMG, especially in PvE. I haven't really tested anything in PvP yet. Now, another benefit to crafting the Osteostriga right away is that you can use it in subsequent activities. In order to insert the catalyst, it does have to be level 10, and you can use the relic to reshape it and insert that catalyst. So crafting the Osteostriga right away after the campaign will give you the opportunity to spend time leveling it up while doing anything else. Now, the second thing you should be doing is pretty obvious, but if you didn't do the legendary campaign to start things off, if you just ran through the normal first, I highly recommend doing the legendary campaign. There are a couple of reasons for this. It's going to help give you a boost to 1520 immediately after completing the entire campaign on legend difficulty. In addition to that, you'll also get your choice of one of the two new exotics for whatever class you completed the campaign on. This can be repeated on all three of your classes to get one of the new exotics on each class. After going through the legend campaign on one character, that 1520 drop isn't going to matter nearly as much on your second or third character, because chances are you're going to be hitting a similar level by the end of it anyway. However, for that first character, it is quite important for leveling. Now, speaking of leveling, let's head into number 3. If you want to compete in the day 1 raid race, it's probably going to help to level up. But things that you can do to level up is pursue any powerful rewards. You can also head into something like competitive, which is going to drop a ton of powerful rewards as long as you win every once in a while. And then once you get to that hard cap, you're going to want to focus on pinnacle drops. Now, of course, you don't have to go crazy in trying to level, but doing all this stuff every once in a while is going to help you get closer and closer to that hard cap, and maybe even beyond that. Then after the campaign, I would probably go ahead and do any of the side quests that you get from Finch, and I would also pursue the seasonal quest line as well. Not only will you get side quests from Finch and you'll have that seasonal storyline, but you can also get an exotic quest from Ikora Rey. If you complete that quest, you will get yourself the Parasite Grenade Launcher. That's the one that launches the Hive Worms. It's actually pretty fun to use, and it's actually pretty good as well, as long as you lean into the exotic perk. Doing all of the side quests for Finch is going to help net you some of the weapons from the Throne World. Now, if you work your way through the seasonal storyline, you'll get to a point where you'll be offered another exotic quest. This quest is going to be for the Dead Messenger Exotic Grenade Launcher. That's the one where you can swap the element and it shoots out 3 waves on impact. Overall, you have to get to the end of the seasonal storyline for this week, but you'll be offered the Vox Obscura mission. This mission is quite difficult. I'm actually trying to solo it. I haven't been successful quite yet, but I plan to do so soon. You can of course head in with the team and try to get this mission done. It is another timed mission, so you're going to want to be prepared on that front. I should mention that the recommended power level for the Vox Obscura mission is 1550, so doing it under leveled is going to make it even more difficult. In terms of side quests, you can also work your way through the evidence board in the Enclave. This is going to have various different side quests that you can do as you progress through your Finch rank and other post-campaign missions. Now, working through every quest on the evidence board is going to get you to the point where you can earn your class-specific exotic glaive. So this is just another option of something you can choose to do after you've completed the campaign. Next up, I also recommend trying to level up your Finch rank. Finch has a ton of rewards that you can unlock by leveling up his rank, including selectable difficulties on campaign missions each week that reward powerful and pinnacle drops. These are also used to gain more Ascendant alloy, so unlocking that is going to be beneficial for weapon crafting as well. Ranking up Finch will also give you access to the Throne World armor, and you'll also see the scout rifle there. There are a couple of upgrades to the deep sight ability as well, and these will allow you to access more secrets throughout the Throne World. And speaking of the Throne World, you'll also have access to the new Wellspring activity from the Throne World directory. Now make sure you have leveled up Finch a little bit before you head into the Wellspring. The reason being is you're going to want to grab the armor that you earn from Finch first in order to be able to earn it from the Wellspring activity. Once you level up Finch enough, this will have a selectable difficulty as well, which is going to give you better drops in the long run. Now we've talked a lot about leveling Finch up, so to do so I recommend heading around the Throne World and doing patrols, picking up chests, and the material from the Throne World as well. Everything there is going to gain you Throne World rank, and this in turn is going to level up Finch. Also, if you haven't done so already, I recommend picking up the regional chests. These are going to give you a lot of rep towards your Finch rank as well. The great thing about roaming around the Throne World is that you're going to be gaining Finch rank, but you're also going to gain Gunsmith ranks as you dismantle legendary and blue gear, and in addition to that, some of that legendary gear will have deep sight resonance. While you're running around the Throne World, you can use these deep sight resonance weapons so that you can eventually extract the material for crafting from them. Overall, if you're just trying to gain Finch rank in the Throne World, you're going to be able to get Finch rank of course, but you'll also get some Gunsmith rank, and you'll get a ton of different crafting material by using those deep sight resonance weapons. If you are doing this method, I do recommend using the Wombo Ghost mod. This will allow you to see resources and chests within 50 meters. This is going to help you locate them quickly to get that plus 20 rep from each chest or resource that you gather. Keep in mind while you're roaming the area, there's going to be high value targets that you can kill in order to get another chest, and every once in a while you'll have a public event to do, which is going to give you some rep as well. The area that I've been roaming in the Throne World is the Miasma area. It's kind of close and confined, there's a lot of patrols, there's a lot of chests and resources, and the public event isn't too difficult to do. Now in terms of weapon crafting, you're definitely going to want to experiment with different weapons. Don't be afraid to craft a certain weapon because you can always reshape it with different perks in the future. You are definitely going to want to spend time with some of these weapons because once you find a good one, it does take a lot of kills to level it up. Getting a ton of kills with your favorite weapon is going to level it up and offer more perk options at the relic. When you do find one that feels somewhat good to you, put some time in and level it up while you're working through the Miasma and farming Finch rank, while you're hitting up the legendary campaign again, or while you're doing some other activity including the reworked Gambit. So experimenting with different weapons that you've crafted using the deep sight resonance material you gained while farming Finch rank, you can find one that you like, level it up, and then you'll have as many perk options as possible for that weapon. If you amassed a ton of kills on it but don't quite like the perk combination, you can just hit up the relic again and reshape that weapon with some of the newly unlocked perks you got from leveling it up. Anyway, that is all I have for today's video. If there's something else that you've been doing after the campaign, let me know in the comment section down below. And remember, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.